Ebusuafo na etie ni die kwan so me pacho me ma bibia akwaba han me daily update TV. Ebusua me pacho me fa akonya iso ama bibia afishia pa afesese na Nyankopon. Yakoma so ade bia ye hwe bia na na se ye wo bia na Nyankopon wa ya ama yen. Na me pacho na ne penso aye ho ama yen. Nyankopon hira ye nyina na onye Kesi. Onbo ye ho ban. Oma ya hoden afi mu Nyankopon hira ye nyina. Me da se bebre ebusua. Me pacho yenim the mandamus application. Ewo high court. So far, the mandamus application, and as a mandamus application, and ana high court, or better nas not in the final ruling. Ebeba, na me patch obe kaya, ye decline earlier. That was was it 2 days or 3 days ago? Last week, menkanesa. High court in Pierre Babontin, eko tie nsem no cast or the ruling ebeba ene. Na ene or the buy no. It's so surprising, say. Just say what granted the NPP for mandamus application. High Court no order say easy no enko na onko collation in all the 4 constituencies na Supreme Court order High Court ne say onya abutre no nti NDC for enum nsem say ne beya the natural justice can be seen and done. Until this time around no omko no omko tena ase and then High Court na kotena ase no Tema Central, Ablekuma, Techiman South, Techiman, yes, is it Techiman South and Techiman North? I stand to be corrected anyway, Anabakon, na Akahono. So far, the High Court, I declare, say, NPP for mandamus application, I was say, Juma. And yes, surprise anyway. Nebusia, Omuye, High Court in a massa order New Year, NDC for take swift, and I say a quick action. And yes, NDC for take a quick action, pa. Bra court no high court ne days are ruling ni bayana ka lawyer ejudi tamaklu ne legal so far the NDC legal team no call the registrar anonymous and call file appeal NDC for say sa Kesi party enya omonti ase enye yi and uti Dr. Tankwa or say na high court judge no oti asem say ade ne election petition me patro me ho Dr. Tanko na no wo ho anopi be kan or say bibia course bia no na high court judge no treating say election application meanwhile when say mandamus application and initially NDC for can say that is the NDC legal team lawyer Ejudi Tamaklo raise preliminary objection says sadly we omopedia omonye election petition na omo hu say election petition na omo yen but that same high court judge dismiss say lawyer Ejudi Tamaklo ne preliminary legal objection anom ka say ne omotena asem so that day na na omo de omo final ruling by and then so na mo final ruling na so omo kotena asem so no yes say papa no high court judge no were treating it say election petition na NDC for say omo de omo ntwen omo so omo ntwe kura na utie NDC for no nsem omo kan omo say omo be Supreme Court kura and they will make sure say omo be use all the legal powers omo will be able to make sure say sa ruling na omo de aba no enye adwuma say NDC for mania brigade gigigidi omo say sa 46 no enye adwuma Most
likely will depart from what we have seen today. Is that the same impression I'm getting from you?
Let me put it on record. They have brought a bucket full of lies and pour it in front of the judge. And he also succumbed to those lies, packed of lies, bucket full of lies. Told them a story that happened. And those stories were not cross-examined. It didn't lie in his purview. Because you know what justice means, natural justice means. Somebody has come to tell you pack of lies. This thing happened. And yet those people were not cross-examined by anybody. And he ruled in favor of those lies. You allow us, you think that we are going to allow this to stand?
Is it your position that in this case also, in today's, in the process leading to the judgment today also, your party was not duly heard?
We were heard on an issue of mandamus. We were not heard on the substantive issue of what transpired at the collation center. It has nothing to do with that. The writ and the affidavit attached to it, if they were asking us to now come and defend on the issues, we would have asked them to come and we cross-examine them.
Is that not changing the case into a full election petition?
That is what he has done. He has ruled based on the full blown of the matter. So why should we expect as a party, NDC, to allow this kind of charade to continue? We are not going to accept it. We have filed a process. Nobody is going to do any collation whatsoever at that place. We are telling them we will not accept it. We are going to resist it. With all the legal powers that we have, we are going to resist it. We have done the processes, and we are telling them the EC, they should stop being lawless. If they do anything lawless against it, we will come after them.
Well, two important...
What is your initial reaction?
Oh, like I said in court, you can only oblige what the judge has said. But I must say that it is something that we anticipated. So we came to court prepared with our notices of appeal. And as you can see, immediately the judgment was read, we ran to the registry of the courts to file the respective notices of appeal in respect of the 4 affected constituencies, as you can see. So with us here is the notice of appeal and the subsequent stay application. It is something that we knew was going to happen. With the ruling on the prelim, it was clear where the judge was going. And so we took preemptive steps to do what is needful. So I can tell you, and as you can confirm here, we have the respective notices of appeal, we have them here, and we'll take steps right now to get them, you know, the legal requirement. The order must be served on the Electoral Commission before they can proceed. And like my lord said, they are now working on the order. We have our stay application, we have the notice of appeal, and we take steps. This matter is not ending here, and let nobody be deceived. This matter cannot end here, because you see, the matters raised, and if you are in court, it was as though my lord was hearing an election petition. This is a mandamus application, for Christ's sake, and that is all that I will say. So we'll take all the steps to take.
But time is also running out. Time is running out. How are you dealing with the issue of time?
No, first of all, the court itself said because of the election and the nature, expeditious trial will be permitted. And we have taken steps timeously. Look at the time the judgment or the rulings were delivered, and look at the time we filed our respective notices of appeal. That is the speed with which we want to do it, and we have taken all the necessary precautions.
Thank you, Honorable. But let me speak to some of the candidates speaking.
The evidence before the court in respect of Tema Central, uncontroverted, was that it was not the case that, as alleged by the applicant, that there was no collation. Indeed, there was a collation and a declaration, but that out of 148 pink sheets, 146 were collated, save 2 that the NDC opposed. Now, we opposed those 2 pink sheets on grounds that they were fabricated after the close of polls on December 7th at 5 p.m. Now, we invited the presiding officers in respect of those 2 polling stations. They came to admit that when the polls closed, they were tired, they were exhausted. So they brought the pink sheets to the office of the EC, and they were instructed by their EC Metro Director to complete them. How do you complete a pink sheet in the office of the EC after polls have closed?
Were you giving copies of these?
They gave us a duplicate. The duplicates, therefore, the duplicates that we had, the pink sheets in dispute. I want everybody to appreciate this matter today. The 2 pink sheets in dispute in Tema Central, the duplicates that we have, that was how I was able to detect it. The duplicate did not contain the information contained on the original that the EC was urging upon us to approve. Why? The duplicates that we have did not have the name of the presiding officer, his signature, the year of the elections, and the time of close of polls at the polling station, and date. That is the year of the election. That's the date. This was a requirement in pursuance of Regulation 43 of CI 127 and Regulation 3923 of CI 127.
You have a right.
Hold on. So we disputed, and they were insisting that it should be admitted. This was what generated the entire controversy. Today, so if the court says, in view of all this, by a mandamus application, go and collect it, do you think me, the farmer, I will agree that those 2 pink sheets be collated when they are in dispute. It is not a mandamus that will correct it. It is a full-blown trial, so that the person who deposed to affidavit that the pink sheets were in dispute, who will be put on the stand. Then I'll cross-examine him. That you have admitted that the pink sheets were completed, for instance, in your office after our agents, the polling agents of all the contestants have left. So the law does not permit you to complete pink sheets in your office and come and give to candidate to accept.
So, Honorable, obviously you disagree.
Of course we disagree.
What's the way forward?
I think we'll advise ourselves, and I'm sure by the close of the day, you know the position of the party in this matter.
You have less than 2 days to go.
Yes, I'm saying, we are working today, Saturday. Right now, where we are, tomorrow is even material as a non-working day. We can be working tomorrow. So by close of today, the party's position in this matter, you will be advised and you will know. But this is not the end.
This is the central. Would you throw some more, share some views?
In fact, if we were in court, the court appears to be rehashing the same facts in respect of all the other respective constituencies. So, for instance, Techiman South, the judge mentioned 62 pink sheets, when indeed that was not the issue in respect of Techiman South. Okaikwe Central, there were not 62 pink sheets. The judge was mentioning 62 pink sheets. So why? When you write a ruling, who corrected him? Gary Numaku corrected him from the bar. Do you stand at the bar and correct the content of a judgment being delivered by a judge? You bring an application on notice for correction of judgment in terms of facts.
Couldn't it be an
It could not. It could. Please. I will not go on that path with you. I am saying that where a lawyer stands at the bar and be correcting the content of a ruling delivered by the judge, we have a problem.
Party which speak to the constituency organizer NDC for Ablekuma North, who wants to share some thoughts with us on the constituency. You are certainly not excited about the direction the court has taken.
Yes, I'm not happy, but I'm not surprised. Since yesterday, even right at the constituency, we had the NPP supporters giving us the verdict that will happen today. And early this morning, your reporters and the cameras are all here. They keep saying all the polling stations will be recollated. And this is exactly what has happened. And I want to put on record, we've also picked intelligence that as we speak, Bosman and Jemensa are trying to start their illegal recollation as we speak to you. It's an intelligence we've picked, and we are sending a strong warning to them.
Yes.
When you say start illegal collation, court has given an order, and I'm sure that that order is going to be followed through with. At this point, there cannot be any such thing as an illegal collation following the order of the court.
Thank you, my brother. This is not the first time an high court has given this verdict. It happened the last time we went to the Supreme Court, and the Supreme Court said it was illegal, it was quashed. And I'm telling you, this ruling will also be squashed.
You will be going to the Supreme Court?
I'm telling you, our lawyers are at work. That is why.
But the court has said, the court has observed that some 52 or 62 polling station results had not been collated. I don't think you would admit that without the outcome of those 62 polling station results, you have a true, fair, and representative election result of the constituency. Would you say that?
We were at the Regional Collation Center. The EC told us emphatically that they do not have any pink sheets in their disposal. The NPP also claimed they do not have any pink sheets. So, together with the NPP, we were able to collate 219 polling stations out of the lot in Ablekuma North. The returning officer used that to declare its results. So I don't see, that's why when you realize when the last recollation was done, they couldn't declare that of Ablekuma North. It was put on hold because there were no pink sheets. So that is why we are saying in the court's judgment, how is the next recollation going to be done? Because even the last time that they declared Sema Central to NPP, they give Okankwe Central to NPP, they give the next one to NPP. They couldn't touch Ablekumanov. So again, I'm asking that question. How are they going to recollate in Ablekumanov?
So your argument is that as we speak now, there are no pink sheets regarding the election results in Ablekumanov.
Yes, as we speak now.
There are no pink sheets that the NDC has.
The EC has.
But the NDC has copies of the results.
We have copies.
The NPP has.
The NPP claimed that since they won at the Constituency Collation Center, they made it openly that they do not have a single pink sheet. So we had our pink sheets, and that is what the EC also assisted with what they had. In the beginning, the EC claimed they had 165. That is what we started with at the Constituency Collation Center. At the end of the collation of that 165 polling station, NDC was leading the NPP with over 780 votes. When we moved to the regional collation center, that is the EC office, another pink sheets were added, totaling 219. At that stage, NDC was again leading the NPP with 974 votes. The NPP, when the High Court gave an order for the recollation to go on, strangely, they put up 25 pink sheets. NPP claimed from day one they do not have pink sheets. But when that illegal judgment was given at the High Court, they went to the regional office.
Courts don't give illegal judgments. Let's go back. Let's go back.
Sorry, let me. That is the illegal collation that happened when they submitted that 25 pink sheets. Again, even after adding that 25 pink sheets, NDC was still leading them. So at every stage of the collation, we've had 3 stages of collation. NDC, Ablekumanov, Honorable Rabna Obin, at every stage is leading that collation.
Okay, so let's go back. At the collation that you had, the initial collation that you had, how many polling stations do you have in all?
In all, 281.
How many were collated?
So far, we've collected 219.
So you don't have the full complement of the constituency results?
Exactly.
At the party level, have you been able to collate the full complement of the election results?
Yes.
From all the polling stations?
Yes, we had all the collation from the polling station, but there was confusion at the collation center.
No, I'm talking about the party level. I'm sure you had your own collation that you did. At the NDC level, you had your own independent collation you did. Did you get the results for all the polling stations in the constituency?
Got the results of all the polling stations before moving to the Constituency Collation Center. And emphatically, I can tell you, we were leading the NPP with over 300 votes.
That was after you collated all the polling stations. So you have the full complement. So the outstanding 62 polling stations that the court refers to, you have results for that.
That's what I was trying to explain. When we got to the collation center, there were some confusion. So we lost our pink sheets, EC lost their pink sheet, NPP equally lost their pink sheet. So as we speak, none of us can claim having the total complement. But in the case of NDC, I can tell you authoritatively, we have over 250 pink sheets at our disposal. EC claims they do not have even one pink sheet. NPP claims they do not have even one pink sheet. And let me tell you this. At the start of collation at the constituency office, 30 minutes into the collation, surprisingly, the municipal director of EC smuggled in together with the municipal chief executive of Ablekumanov, by name Mr. Bella. They smuggled 2 parliamentary pink sheets from his underwear, and then he brought it and placed it onto.
But you were there.
We were there. I got it red-handedly.
So in your presence, they smuggled in something.
Yes.
And you did nothing about it.
Brother, I took the pink sheets up. When I took the pink sheets in that collation room, we had over 20 policemen in there. We have the media, your sister station, GTV, Onya TV, they were all there. When I took it, I told them, we had 2 commissioners of police in there. I told them to arrest the district municipal EC officer. They failed to arrest him. They said once I have intercepted it and it is not gone into the collation, then we can let it go. And I'm telling you, those 2 polling stations, when you add the numbers up, NPP were leading NDC with 490 votes. So right from coming into the coalition, NPP knew they've lost the election. My brother, let me give you an history of Ablikumanov. The last elections, NPP won with the difference of 24,000. 24,000 votes. That is what NPP won the last 2020 election. That is the difference they won in Ablikumanov. Today, NPP is claiming they've won with a little over 400 votes. Look at these thieves. But I'm telling you, whatever decision.
Some strong words there. So the point is that the biggest concern you have raised now is your wonder how the EC is going to recollate. How do you think that is going to happen?
That is why I gave you my word that even with the last recollation that they tried doing on the 20th, they set Ablikumanov aside. They declared
because you don't have the pink sheet.
So I don't know the basis. The court has also given another directive for a recollation. So but
I'm sure that between then and now you've had a series of meetings as constituency executives and you have decided which way to go.
Ebusia me pacho me do bibia se wonyamre no abenya e video ni bi nso ahwe Yakopon hia nyina me pacho video de brem credit to TV3 Ghana Yakopon hia TV3 workers ni nyina ne so for bibia wo TV3 bia right from omo adwuma ne omo dia to all the workers Yakopon hia bibia omo adwuma den omo boy ana ma yenso yenya video ni bia yenso ye de bre ye tifo ene ye viewers ne ebusuafo daily update ebusuafo no so enya bi eti Yakopon hia ye nyina na onye ye kese fa comment share comment section honum. Do you agree with the NDC and I say you disagree with the NDC for more quick and answer swift action or taking? Do you agree with them? As in some man can say see what high court no so no hu ni saying or Jenny saying for comment share comment section ye beje na ya ken kan Yakopon hia na onya okay se busu ya me pa cho ye den enkomo ni ebesia Yakopon hia ye nyina me da se